Hey, welcome to a game called Moonligher. It's a fun game. It's like half town simulator, half dungeon crawler. I have played this game before, but I thought it'd be fun to record the new game plus, because I've never played that. So here's my first save file. Beat the game, played it for 13 and a half hours. Damn. But apparently the new game plus, a new harder game with new secret items. So, stuff I haven't experienced before as well. Select a completed slot. Oh. Oh, oops. Off to a not great start already. This is the game. This is the upgraded shop, but wrong file. Oh, and I just closed the game entirely. One moment. Okay, let's try this again. New game plus. Select a completed slot. Create a new game plus based on this slot. Okay. So it's based off my old slot. What does that mean? Do I get the upgrades? Oh. I start with my weapons. That seems overpowered. These are the max level fabric equipment. Fabric equipment just means you can move a little faster and you gain a little bit less health from it than the other armors. I probably don't need that. Hello? You got a new sword, don't you? Head off to the dungeon, boy. Oh, I just have to go straight to the dungeon? I can't. But my inventory. Okay, yeah, I guess we're just going to the dungeon. Hopefully everything is more difficult. Because if yeah, the dungeons are locked. So this is by default. Normally you unlock them one by one as you beat the dungeons. But I start off with my beginning weapon, or my end game weapons. So I haven't been to the golem dungeon in a while. Oh god, they are stronger. Okay. Yeah, it looks like this is going to be a little more difficult. These guys gave me trouble. I don't seem to be attacking me, which is fine with me. Oh, he is attacking. Satisfying. And now you'll see me jump back and forth between the rooms. And the reason for that is just because... Oh. I haven't seen this room before. To a person, hopefully far better luck than I. My time is short. I took injury from the strange creature across the room. My pendant all but shattered from the scuffle. Check him out though, I say far better than I did. Caught me spying on him near the Guardian's room. Dropped a couple of items when he fled. One of which is this map, diagram, whatever this is. They call me crazy, say old Pete done gone, lost his marbles. But I was right. Each guardian of the dungeon must possess a key of some sorts. Okay, so I have seen this. All of them linked to that giant locked door outside the dungeons. The 5th door of Renoka. Sadly, I won't be around to see the door open, obviously. He's a little bit dead at the moment. To whoever found me, I apologize for the smell, but the diagram should be somewhere around here. Please, open the 5th door of Ryonoka. These dungeons are not what they seem. Okay, so I've seen all of this because I've beaten the... Big boss gonna kill me. I suppose to let them all out. Now have to chase this weird creature that stole my stuffs. Ah, Big Boss gonna get upset with little me. Okay, so here's the map. So the first dungeon is the blue one. That's the one we're in right now. Then it goes to the forest dungeon, then the tech dungeon, then the... Oh no, the tech dungeon's 4th. What's the 3rd one? Fire? I wouldn't know what to call it. And then the door in the middle, you need all 4 keys, so you need to beat all 4 dungeons first. Oh, thanks for the items. Oh, and here's the amulet. So this allows me, if I have enough gold, to transport myself back to the Moonligher, which is the... Oh, it's going to force me to do it, isn't it? Okay, let's check the tail. Yeah, it's going to force me to do it. Okay, well... Zoop! Bubble me out! And that's how you exit the dungeon. Which is quite fun. I don't remember what this guy's name is. Oh, Zenon. The young proprietor of Moonligher has returned. You look intact. Finally learned to use that pendant properly? It's about time, boy. What are you holding? Is that a chart of the dungeons? Where did you get this? You found old Pete? Dead? See, this is what happens when you chase behind that door. Leave it, Will. Just get the artifacts you need from the Golem dungeon, and look after the Moonligher. Now, I noticed some posts on the town board that may interest you. Yeah, the town board is super useful for, first of all, upgrading the town, but also my shop. Some shops want to move in, attempt to revitalize this town. Apparently they need a startup capital. Some startup capital first. It would be nice to see some new life in Ryonoka. Nice indeed. And I will do that, sir. Hopefully it doesn't cost a lot more, because I do have $1 million right now from my previous save file. So, oh, it doesn't cost more. Okay, so I'm going to buy the forge, which comes up over here. This allows me to upgrade and build new weapons. Now, I'm not sure if the New Game Plus has any better weapons than the ones I already have. But I hope it does, because that would be nice and fun. Otherwise, I'm just going to be using these weapons. And I will try to build some new ones as we go. And then this allows me to craft potions, which are super useful. I still have 5 big potions, which are overpowered at this stage in the game, I think. But I also have, my weapons and stuff too. And she also enchants armor and weapons, but I have fully enchanted. Upgrade the shop. I guess I should have shown the original shop before I upgraded it to the 2nd level, but that's okay. Hey, that's what you call a good job. Doesn't seem like a big change. Well, beauty comes from within. Baba. I don't remember this shop at all. Was this always the 2nd shop? Well, that's the only one I have. And then back here is the little bed area, my bedroom. Okay, so first of all, chuck everything in there, and I like to sort my chests with all my items that I'm going to sell on this side, and then this one chest here has my equiptables in it. And then this one here, there's occasionally secrets you can find within the level where you can drop all your loot and it'll transport it back. And this top chest is the one it'll put it in. So I like to leave that empty whenever I can. I am, however... Oh, am I talking to him or am I going to the shop? Boy, Renoka has seen better days. When your grandpa first opened Moonligher... Oh, yep. Cut him off. Sure, why not? I'll get him. Oh, cannot request him at night. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. I don't really need that. I never use this. It just sells items on sale, so if you have like a bunch of extra stuff that you don't need, you can check it in there. But I tend to, well, at least late game, I didn't really pick up the stuff I didn't want to sell. So it wasn't really worth it for me. So yeah, this is the witch, Eris. Oh, a customer. My apologies. It's just this book. It's so good. Okay, yes, I am Eris, weaver and potion master. Come to the wooden hat when you need a potion or enchantment. What do you want to craft today? So, I don't have enough for potions right now. Well, I guess I have enough money for them. But, oh, excuse me one sec. A little bit of a stuffy nose. But there's two ways you can craft each potion. The first way is by using the jellies from each dungeon. So the first one costs just the red jelly, which apparently I have one. Or you can pay double the amount to just straight up buy it, or around double. So these are the ones I've been working with. +1. Oh, they're slightly better than they were in the previous iteration. Cool. And I never actually used these, but I feel like I'll be using this a lot. I'll buy some of these so we can beat the first dungeon quicker. Just because the first dungeon doesn't offer that much as far as selling stuff. It doesn't get you that much money. Alright, so what's my inventory looking like? Pretty good. Let's go do the dungeon. And hopefully I'll be able to beat the dungeon this try. That might be a little ambitious of me, because I don't know how much harder New Game Plus is. But we can try. Okay, so I'll pop one of those. And this will tell me exactly where the end is. I'm also curious to see if there's any new enemies. Because these guys have fought before. Oh, he's tough. Because this is like the max level weapon. These guys are not dying. I'm just gonna walk past that guy. That's something I didn't do a lot in the first game. I usually just fought everything. Okay, do you have any new attacks or anything? Oh, ouch. Okay, that didn't do that much damage. I'm gonna use my bow for that. Range is better. Stop with that attack, please. I hate that one. I'm so scared. I'd rather you do that. Yeah, I'd rather you do that one. What if when you do a charge attack, To the next floor. Oh, I should have healed. That pool before the boss room heals you a lot of health. Oh, here's... Oh, this is good. This is nice to have. This is one of our strange devices that the creature dropped when he fled. This one's rich, actually. Almost quite literally rich. For every item you place into this device, gold of some perceived value drops out. It's great if you need to use your pen in a pinch. The device looks like a mirror, so I'm just gonna call it the mirror. Keeping it simple. I do wonder, though, where did the treasure dropped inside go? And am I getting the best deal here? So that's actually really important. You get a lot less money than selling it. But now in the bottom left side of my inventory, you see that little mirror? I can just chuck random stuff in there that I don't need. If my inventory's full, or if I just don't want something. Oh, see the sparklies? Okay, I'm gonna kill everything in this room. Ouch. Attack me again, please. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, he got me. Dude, this guy's... Attack me so I can finish you off. Oh god. He's so quick. Look at me. Got him, okay. So, when I walk into this room, pay attention to like the dark space. See the little sparkles up here? That means at any point in the room I can jump down here, and there's a room beneath. This is the chest I was talking about earlier. I'm gonna actually pop a potion just because I'm a little bit scared. But I'll come back to this later. Did I pop a... that one's not too useful just because I'm speedrunning the dungeons. And I'm not actually... Oh. Okay, this looks like a fun room. Ouch. That guy has to crash into the wall before you can really do damage. There's a little gem on his back, that's the way you damage him. And each weapon has its own special charge attack. So the bows goes through walls and can pierce through enemies, and is slightly heat-seeking. Which is kind of nice, because that means you don't have to be perfectly lined up when you start the charge. Ooh, curses. Okay, so some artifacts that you find in chests, most artifacts that you find in chests, will have curses. Little red thing in the corner. These ones are good curses. So this destroys an artifact curse when placed in the direction. So if I put this here, whatever I put in that space, it'll remove the curse. These are regular items, but they're hidden by a curse. So if I remove the curse, I can tell that their foundry resets. Why is everything +1? That's something I'll have to discover. Maybe that's from New Game Plus. Not quite sure about that. Okay, so here's the healing. It says it wants to go up to the boss. I'm gonna just take out this room real quick. Ooh, I thought I had the other weapon. Ow. Oh, there's still two. Okay, so I'll gather some of this. And also, these guys will break and occasionally give you potions or weapons. So those are nice to have. Nice to find. Little secrets. This is a little story. Feels as if we are fighting an invisible enemy. Every time a room is left empty of people, it seems to vanish, replaced by another chamber that has already been ransacked. Oh god. Come at me, bros. Hiya! Hiya! Oh, that was satisfying. Oh, that was so satisfying. Okay, so this, I assume, is the boss room. Yeah. So this gets slightly harder than the other ones. Meaning that you teleport before he attacks. Except for that attack. Okay, so good to know that attack pushes me away. I don't have to worry about getting hit by it as much. And in that one, he'll teleport. Okay, calm down, please. It's so hard to time it. It's so hard to time it. Okay, I'm popping a potion. What? You know what I do? That, because then I'm invincible for the second defense. Oh, he still got me. Dropped in the corner. I'm probably gonna have a potion. Oh god, this is actually kind of difficult. Okay, got him. Sheesh. I'm gonna go back to the pool, which I should have done on the previous part, but I didn't. I also, when I get back to town, should visit the blacksmith to see if... oh yeah, this is nice too. One more item dropped by that strange jelly creature. This one is a little weird. A little more straightforward than the mirror. Similar to our pendency, it's given enough gold, we can teleport to safety. But, this is a big but. Ha. The portal remains open after use. So this allows us to come back to harder levels of the dungeon, without having to grind through the first couple floors. Meaning, one may travel back to the very spot they departed from. Simply amazing, very convenient. For the time being, let's call it the catalyst. Quick tip, catalyst requires quite a bit more gold than our pendants. So this is super handy. The first time you play, this is like a savior, and I'm sure it will be this time too. Costs a little more gold, but it allows us to temporarily TP out and then come back to where we were with our inventories empty and our health full. So... so now where the inventory managing comes in. This removes a curse. So I am going to place this here to remove both the curses, and then I can combine the items. This here has a curse on it, and I have nothing to remove it. I'm actually going to use the mirror. So if I drop this in the mirror, you'll see at the top I get $170, which is less than I would sell for, but more than nothing if I left it in the dungeon. Okay, so I'm gonna actually just send these straight to my chest with the home curse, which it's not really a curse, it's more of a blessing. These ones can be sold for a decent amount, so I'm gonna put those here. This, whatever's in the pointed direction, will be completely destroyed when you turn to town. So you want these arrows pointing out of your inventory. That way it doesn't destroy anything from your inventory. These, I will... Actually, am I on the 3rd floor? I'm just going to pop one of these now. Now I have an extra inventory slot for this. And I am going to send these home. And then grab the iron bars. I'm gonna use my bow for these guys. Oh, they do not take very much damage from the bow. bow does, or my sword does so much more damage than my bow. Okay, what's the next mystery item that I think I'm just gonna send home immediately with this? Shoop. And then I can add this to this. I'm actually going to sort by price, so that my most expensive items, anything up here is on my person, so if I die, it comes with me back to home. Anything down in this bottom inventory, if I die, it's gone forever. So that's something to keep in mind as well. Oop, I guess I sent that, whatever that was, home. Probably good, because it was cursed. And then I'm going to sell this. So I'm going to grab the mirror and plop that in the mirror. Get a little bit of money for it. This is the final boss of the Golem dungeon. I assume he's going to be harder than all the other bosses, so hopefully I'm able to beat him. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Okay, I think the strat for him is just to deal as much damage as quick as possible. Maybe try to time my attacks with his, so that way I don't get hit. He has a lot of health, holy moly. Ow. The invincibility from this is saving me. He's about to shoot this thing. I don't know how to dodge this. Oh my god. I'm hitting him a lot now. I think I'm hitting him like 4 times. 5? Yeah, 5 times. Sheesh. Watch out for the hand. This is maybe a little bit of a cheese strat, but also it's kind of necessary. Oh boy! Please die, sir! Please die! How do I tell when this is gonna fire? I don't. Oh god! I have no potions left. This is it. If I take more damage, I think I die. One more hit, one more hit. Yes! Okay, that was closer than I thought. But he is dead. Direct nerd. So that's the first key. And then we get the boss chest. So I'll collect some of these. I don't think there's anything left in this room. Ooh. This banner will become important a little bit later. I can grab this banner and this fountain as like items to decorate my shop. That's kind of cool. So these are the most expensive things that you can find in the dungeon. Which means that I am going to sell a lot of these things that. I don't really need. I might want the crystals. Don't need that. Don't need the sticks very much. Okay. Oh. There's my portal home. And now I want this instead of the iron bars. The iron bars I can sell. And then what else do I not want? I guess this is where the inventory management becomes a little difficult. I guess there's only 2 of those. Nope, I still want that. Okay, now we head back to the Moonligher. So down there in the bottom right, you see I killed 45 different monsters and opened 4 different chests, which usually open a lot more, but I kind of sped run this and went straight to the end just because the golem dungeon is not super interesting as far as enemies, and the things don't sell for that much money. Remember, the second half of this game is a shop simulator, so it's kind of important how much things cost. So there's the first key. This guy is gonna warn me about the dangers of the second dungeon. It was you, wasn't it, Will? The one who defeated the Golem King? Boy, you put yourself in such unnecessary danger. A lock on the door opened? Maybe Pete was onto something. Regardless, just leave it. That door isn't worth your life. Pete didn't heed our warnings, and well, Pete was the skeleton we found. Due to the buzz of your heroics are creating, the town has decided to reopen the forest dungeon. But with the Golem King dead in your hands, now is a great time to focus on the Moonligher. Take advantage of this momentum to expand the shop a bit. The town board should show what contractors are available. A somewhat strange traveler is looking to set up shop in town as well. He specializes in crafting odd ornaments and such. Can make for some great decorations once you expand. And finally, Andre over at the Vulcan's Forge is preparing some new gear. He predicts an influx of materials from the forest dungeon to occur. As people will become more brazen due to your recent actions, go there. See what he can offer. I won't have your demise on my shoulders, boy. Alright, let's actually do that. Let's go check what this guy has. So there's the forest dungeon being opened. I am going to talk to this guy. He must be Will, no? The one who requested my forge? My name is Andre, Forge Master Extraordinaire. If it's weapons or armor you seek, Vulcan Forge is the place. Oh, it doesn't... Oh, it doesn't look like he has anything better. So I have this bow here. 4,000 damage? What do I do now? What? Wait a second. Wait a minute. 277 damage. Oh, this is health. Wait. Holy moly. Okay, so I just need to recraft everything. Because they're +1, I see. So I guess +1 sells for more, maybe? And +1 does more damage and stuff. That would make sense. 4,000? How much does this do? 301? 200... Wait, how much does my... 500 and... Okay, so that's... Still does slightly more. But I will be upgrading my weapons. Good to know. Hawker. This is the guy that I was talking about that sells the wall-mounted things. And this is the retailer. So he allows you to buy items that you've seen before. At a significantly more expensive price. But still. He's nice to have. 36,000, I'll take it. So this is where he resides. Upgrade the fountain a little bit. and shiny. And then we're also gonna buy the other guy, since I have a lot of money from my last file. Oh, actually, first we're gonna upgrade the shop. Again, you never got to see the first shop, you never got to see the second shop in use, but the third shop I guarantee we will sell in. Phew, that was hard work. Still not trusting me? Remember, it's bigger on the inside. Ta-da! Shiny new shop. Okay, so now we're able to take quests, which I will explain a little later. And then those glass cabinets, I think they increase the popularity of the item, and make thieves unable to steal it, which is nice. We'll see thieves a little later. Okay, buy Hawker. Do I have enough? I don't even have enough to buy him. That's okay. Okay, so these two bad upgrades, what they did is if you check my health, I get 1,000 armor before a dungeon, and I also get 1 shield, and that just tanks any bit of damage I take, and it doesn't take it off my health. But that's only a one-time use. Let's see how much potions cost. Okay, so they're plus, right? So these ones, 340. That's not that much health. These ones are 14,000 each, though. 637 health. That's most of my health. Okay. So I will be keeping these potions for now. I'll just buy 5 of them, which is... Ooh, that's expensive. And then I drop them on the floor because my inventory's... okay, there we go. A little bit of inventory management. Okay, so I think it's probably good to wrap it up around here. Thanks for watching. In the next episode, we will be selling a bunch of the items we got, and hopefully they're worth a little more than they are in the base game, because the Golem Dungeon, like I said, not super expensive, but I guess we'll see. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.